Hello, collective. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing well. Let us just get right into the read, shall we? So we've got conflict and competition against a Queen of Swords with unbiased judgment and clear boundaries. And we have a team of people collaborating with the devil or against the devil. We'll have to look this up. Do some more clarifications here. But so far this is what we've got, huh? Competition, please. What's the challenge? What's the challenge, please? Knight of Wands to the Eight of Swords. Somebody is unpredictable. They're feeling restricted. They're heartbroken and divorced from many projects. King of Wands. So they're thinking about this King of Wands. They're for conflict. Queen of Swords. We're just going to flip these cards out here, and then we got the Emperor here. Some cards, intention, expectation. We've got the So there's news. There's a Page of Pentacles in the upright, a new financial opportunity, and a celebration and reunions and death. It could be that this new in this new financial opportunity and that these reunions bring about a death, bring about an ending. These actual unions bring about an ending, a transformation. In the near future, got the Lovers. Lens they're looking through. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Environment. Ten of Wands. Somebody's heavily burdened. Hopes and fears. Tower. The result. Moving on to calmer waters. Eight of Pentacles. Positive potential. There's conflict and competition being brought to this Queen of Swords who's got clear boundaries and unbiased judgment. There's a whole team of people working on with this devilish energy. They're addictive behaviors, they're toxic. You've got addictive behaviors and they're toxic. Coming against this Queen of Swords who is very conscientious. She's like, I'm cleaning this shit up. Cutting shit out. Cutting shit out. And there's a Knight of Pentacles here who's running in fearless and sexy, but his intention is to bind this feminine. That's a challenge. He wants to cause heartbreak for her and stagnancy. And maybe that's their challenge. They're heartbroken and they're feeling stagnant. They can't, maybe they're feeling as though they are bound. Because she's cutting them off. This whole team that's coming against her. It's like there's a whole group of people. She's sitting there all by herself with her with her sword. And this whole group of people are coming at her with wands, wanting to beat her with their wands. This whole group working together as a team in their shadow side. They see her as perfect. And they want to destroy her. And they, in the subconscious, there's this King of Wands here who is watching everything. Emperor is here in the recent past, as is. This financial opportunity, these reunions are going to bring about an ending, a death to some ancestry who was all about hospitality. Or maybe this is cheers from the Emperor. Here you go. There's your ending, right? Financial opportunity, harmonious reunions, freedom and marriage, endings, and new beginnings for this entire ancestry line. Cheers. Lovers in the near future. Objectivity. Objectivity. Wealth, financial security, and an Ace of Pentacles for this kin. For your kin. Ten of Wands, heavy burdens in the environment. Those who have carried a heavy burden while still carrying for themselves. Carrying a heavy burden while still caring for themselves. There's a Tower. And an end to this fighting. Moving on to calmer waters. A disconnection. A change. Self-preservation. Wild, man. Looks like you're surrounded. Oh, these people who are coming against you, they're facing poverty and imprisonment. These devilish energies, this whole team of people. Courthouse, they're challenged because this is in the courthouse, and you're seen as perfect. In the courthouse, you have been seen as perfect. You Queen of Swords, clear-minded, perfect in the courts. Natural leader, visionary, King of Wands is here. He's got a limited perception of you. He's got a limited perception of you. There's a message of concern. Yeah, he's got this Queen of Swords in his mind. He sees this gift. He's suffering bad health. The Emperor is here, as is. Oh, hold up. This card came out too, and it was for that other side. Yeah, so he's not the main male. Whoever this is, he's not the main male. He's wanting this gift. There is a main theme. Oh, wait. That's the bottom of the deck. Judication. Emperor is bringing about, there's something under judication. As it is, whatever is, as this is under judication. There's something about a child, a new beginning, ancestry. Yeah, death and a new beginning. It could be the ending of this family line. Oh, the Emperor is here. Acts of love, as is. What has been is under judication. There is a new financial opportunity. Celebration, joy, reunions, freedom, marriage, endings for this ancestry, for this familial line, and beginnings with a new child and everything. It's a new family tree. Cheers, says the Emperor. Lovers, you lovers who were seen as nothing more than objects by this mature man, you're getting together with a deep love. You've got your 10 of Pentacles. You've got your Ace of Pentacles. You and your whole kin. You and your whole new family tree. And you're expecting this. You carried 10 wands, and you still were able to manage taking care of yourself. You're strong. And the courtships you are coming into are strong. There's a tower happening, and this is the end of this competition. This is the end of the competition for whatever was going on within this family. The previous genealogy. It's over. That's over. You're going on to calmer waters, and you're disconnecting from that. You're getting a new house. And you're going to get married. New marriage on the distant horizons. It's going to bring about a change for you, privileged lady. You're going to be getting a new job and sudden wealth. Wouldn't that be great if you could work like 2 hours a day, maybe, and if that, and then get like a ×4 increase in your wages? We all want that, don't we? These false people are in despair because your pathway is clear. This wealthy man is a thief. The officials know it. This main female is high honor. And the message is out. The lovers are coming together. unexpected income, and great fortune. Material wealth and spiritual wealth, because this is money and this is spiritual. See, it's pouring out from the solar plexus, that golden light. So it's material wealth and spiritual wealth. The work that this mature woman did has this man concerned. He might be making a journey. This might be the end of this whole community. And by community, I mean the old ancestors, the old ancestry that were sacrificing their own lineage to try to manipulate the Most High. I don't understand it. I mean, I don't, I'm saying this without a clear understanding. So please just remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I'm reading the cards. It's a story about a potentiality, and it's intriguing, but at the same time, it's entertainment purposes only. Please don't apply all of it to your life or any of it if it doesn't fit, okay? I usually don't apply these reads to the 3D. I usually apply these reads to the spirit realms because that's where I see everything happening anyway. And right now, we're kind of in the stagnant mode, waiting for everything to kind of solidify or materialize into 3D. But this is all stuff happening on a and I say a grander scale when meaning on a different level. So anyway. Trust, discipline, and indecision. In times of indecision, you use your intuition. You are very disciplined and can accomplish anything you set your mind to. And you trust your inner voice. You're very connected to spirit. So in this conflict, and it could be that there was a lot of mental manipulation and all of that too, but you were very in tune and in trust with your spiritual connections. You're seen as perfect in the courthouse. How you handled this is perfect. You didn't get too embroiled in this rivalry, this pettiness. You didn't get embroiled in the pettiness. It was unbiased judgment, very clear boundaries. You communicated very clearly. You did not get into this clashing egos, pettiness stuff. The court sees that as perfect. You handled that perfectly. You didn't lower yourself to the levels of the devils coming against you. They're challenged by your growth, your ability to use this opportunity to grow and actually become more yourself. You expanded your consciousness and your awareness. You didn't fall into a state of poverty. Somebody's not the main male. They see this gift. They have a very limited perception of you, but they're not. They won't stop thinking about you. They've got a message of concern. They're in bad health. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. It could be that they're no longer seeing themselves as everybody else. Or it could be that this is you. You are not an envious person. You have a gift coming in. And this person who is in bad health wants your gift. They're not the main male, but they're targeting you. They're under adjudication. The Emperor is here, and he can see who's who. He knows who's at peace and who's in envy. Somebody's under adjudication and they're in a state of grief about it, because this emperor can see everything. He can see that you're an honest person, and he's going to be bringing about a change for this. He sees you just as you are. He sees everything just as it is. Yeah, bringing judgment. Bringing judgment against this whole lineage. Bringing an ending to this ancestry. And a new beginning. A new family tree. New child. A new family tree. Judgment has been called on this tribe. The near future success for these lovers. They know that there is no greater goal than to love. There's a mature man here who sees things objectively. Like, he doesn't think in terms of love, he thinks in terms of object. Like, not in how can I be more loving, but how can I gain more stuff. And he sees your 10 of Pentacles here and your Ace of Pentacles. And the whole of your new tribe, you're expecting them. You're expecting them. You're waiting patiently. This reunion is going to happen. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Blind faith often makes people look like they're insane. And it can cause great doubt in people. You've carried this 10 of Wands while taking care of yourself. You're coming into a courtship that is abundant. You're in balance. And you've got your purpose. And you accept responsibility for your own well-being. You don't play the blame game. Nose to the grindstone, and you get busy creating the life you want. You're not out there fighting with somebody else who has a life that you want, and you're like, that's mine, I'm going to take it from you. No, you're like, I'm going to build that in me so that it can be expressed outwardly. These ones aren't happy. They're experiencing a tower. There's sudden change and upheaval that's bringing an end to this fight and an end to the communication. They won't be able to communicate with you anymore. They're not happy about this at all. They're doing things in a family room, or the family that had been this ancestry, it's being undone. You won't have to play these games again or repeat this cycle. They can't drag you back into it and force you to repeat this cycle, trying to trap you again. That's not going to happen. So yeah, you're moving on to calmer waters. You're being disconnected from this whole entire house. And they're being disconnected from you, and they're in a state of fear. They're afraid because they're disconnected from your house. Your house is your body, but what does the body house, right? It houses divine vitality. that life force essence, which is divine and sacred. And they're being disconnected from your house, which houses this divinity, and they can no longer siphon it from you, manifest on it, because you're no longer part of that family line. This is for some of you, it's not for all of you, okay? I know that a lot of you love your ancestors and you want that, but some people have atrocious history and they got really bad ancestors who thought that it was wise to sacrifice the innocence of their own family line in order to gain material things. So that's what I'm talking about, okay? You persevered through that, and they're in fear because you persevered. See, you weren't supposed to persevere. You were supposed to just disappear. And then they were supposed to wear your essence as though they were you. They were supposed to absorb you and be seen as you. But it didn't work out that way. You persevered, you survived, and now they're in fear because they're being disconnected. And they're seeking forgiveness now because they know that they're going to be lonely. They're being cut off, and they're in regret. They're in regret. They thought it was funny what they were doing to you. And throughout it all, you paid attention to your health and you lived a life of gratitude. Even while you were suffering, you were thankful for the resilience that it was birthing in you. This has them worried in a big way because you have empathy for others, even greater now that you have suffered so greatly. You have an empathy that has expanded. You have a greater capacity to feel both in the dark and in the light. And you gained that through courage. By facing the fear, you gained your freedom and you gained love, even greater love. Your self-esteem was boosted. You were in service to yourself, and then you were able to be in service to others. These ones are in denial. It was all in their damn head. These friends of yours, they wanted to steal your peace through adversity. They were prideful and they failed. You've been accepted by the divine, and you are going to get into a relationship that is for your highest good. These ones have to surrender. They can't come against you anymore. You accept that everything happens in divine order. You're very patient. Perseverance and patience. Remaining heart open in love. It's like simple things that pull you up out of the darkest experiences, right? These ones are guilty for what they did against you, and they're going to be experiencing an ending. And they're in fear. Coffin for this whole community, for what they did against this marriage. I'm going to leave that one here, and I'll see you on the next one.